English with Billiebug. English phrases. Wow, there are many English phrases in the English language. It's important to understand that intonation plays a very important part in phrases. Just like with all words in English, we can say a lot with very little if we change our intonation. Are we excited? Are we mad? Are we sad? Something like that. Our intonation can say an awful lot. In this exercise, I want to talk a little bit about how we speak every day of the week. How do we talk to people? And again, intonation plays a very important part. I want to start out with a few ways to say hello and goodbye. Let's start out with the word hello. Now, how do we use the word hello? Well, hello is often considered kind of formal, but you might use that when you're meeting somebody for the first time, maybe a business associate. Hello, how are you? Something like that. It's quite formal. Now, hello, how are you? It's nice to meet you. You see, we can do that. And again, the intonation plays a very important role in the way that we use words in English. Hi, how are you? Hi is another one. Hi is less formal. Normally we would use that around people we know. Hi, how are you? It's nice to meet you for the first time. So this might be a first time meeting. It might be what you say to someone every time you meet them. Hey, what's going on? Very informal. H-E-Y. Hey, how are you? I often use that in conjunction with how are you, right? With friends and people I know, of course. Hi there, how are you? Well, hi there is a phrase I might use around friends, somebody I know. Another one I use is bye. Bye-bye. Now, bye. Hey, bye for now. Bye until tomorrow, yes? Hey, I'll see you tomorrow, something like that. I'll see you later. Bye-bye is often used between, maybe husband and wife, probably parent and child. See you later. This is also an informal way to say bye. We often add additional phrases to a phrase. In other words, we say two things at the same time to affirm or confirm something that we have said. Take care. See you tomorrow. I can go back and do that with all of the phrases I've already used. Bye. See you tomorrow. Hi there. How are you? Have a good one. That's another way to say goodbye, yes? Hey, have a good one. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye. These are all ways to say goodbye for now. Time for a short. What's a short? A grammar fact. What is a collocation? A collocation is two or more words commonly used in English. Remember that the word goodbye has a finality to it. In other words, the word goodbye is extremely formal. In American English, we don't use the word goodbye in everyday speech. Bye for now, see you later. These are great ways to say goodbye in a very polite way. Hey, bye for now, see you tomorrow. See you later, see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye has a definite formality to it, so try to stay away from the word goodbye unless you don't want to see that person again. What about ways to say yes and no? Yes and no are adverbs, yeah? We add those into a sentence because we want to clearly explain something. Hey, would you like some more pizza? Yeah. Well, yeah. Y-E-A-H. Yeah, I'd love some. Wow, I love that pizza. It's so tasty. We can use other terms. Terms like sure. Hey, would you like to go to the beach tomorrow? Sure. Now be careful with that word too, because that word can be used in positive and negative ways. Hey, would you like to go to the beach tomorrow? Sure I would. I'd love to. Hey, did you like that party last night? Sure. You see how negative that sounds, so be careful with that word. Hey, would you like to go to the beach tomorrow? Sure. You see how negative that sounds, right? Hey, would you like to watch a movie tonight? Sure, let's do it. One way to say no is no or nope. If you say nope, that's often reserved for younger people. Definitely informal. Hey, would you like to go to the beach tomorrow? Nah, I don't want to go. You see, N-A-H, nah, I don't want to. It's quite negative, isn't it? We can also say no when we use words that might be used as positive words in some ways. Would you like to go to the beach tomorrow? Uh-huh. You see how negative that sounds. I probably wouldn't say, would you like to go to the beach? Uh-huh. No, I wouldn't. I might, but probably not. In everyday speech, uh-huh, that phrase is used quite negatively. Time for a short. What's a short? A grammar fact. Where does the word goodbye come from? It comes from Old English and the phrase, may God be with you. What about the one, no way? Well, no way is also an interjection, just like most words in English. No way is also an interjection, just like most words in English. We can use many words as interjections. Hey, look out the window. It's snowing again. No way! I don't believe it. It's also a way to say no. Hey, would you like to go to the movies tonight and watch Frankenstein? No way. What about different ways to ask how someone is? How are you? Now, often in my speech, I use the word hey. Hey, how are you? It's very short. It's extremely polite. Probably used just around my friends. It's a simple way to use an interjection. Hey! That word by itself is an interjection. How are you? A little more polite, right? Hey, how are you? Or, how are you? It's nice to see you again. Another way to ask how someone is, hey, how's it going? How you doing? How are things? I might ask that question if someone had difficulty in the past and I knew about that. Hey, how are things now? You see? Hey, how's life? How's life? I might ask that under some conditions, not sure if that's always positive or negative. It's kind of somewhere in between. Here's one I like. Hey, how have you been? This term is used to ask somebody what they've been doing in the past because I haven't seen you for a while. Hey, I haven't seen you for 3 weeks. How have you been since the last time we met? Another phrase we can use is, hey, how's your family? It's a nice way to ask, how is your family doing? Are they well? Are they busy? What's happening with your family? Time for a short. What's a short? A grammar fact. What's an adverb? An adverb modifies or describes a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. Another informal way to ask how someone is, hey, what's up? Not too much. Hey, what's up? What are you doing these days? I haven't seen you for a while. I might ask that if it's somebody I see all the time. Hey, buddy, what's up? Hey, what's new? What's new with you? It's another great way to ask someone how they are. Hey, what have you been up to lately? Lately's an adverb, right? So lately has no clear definition for time, but it's a great way to ask somebody how they are. Hey, what have you been up to lately? Or, what have you been up to lately? It means, how are you and what have you been doing? Some very good answers for those questions might be, hey, I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Or, what about you? You see? So it's a very nice way. Remember, in everyday conversations, it's very important to carry on a conversation with dialogue. So dialogue is all about ask and answer, or answer and ask. One of the elements in English is to try and not repeat the previous statement. If I said, hey, what is your name? And I said, my name is Bill. That's not very good English. Perfect grammar, but it's not very good spoken English. However, in meeting and greeting people, it is okay to repeat or come very close to the same statement the other person made. If I said, hi, how are you? I may answer that with, hey, I'm fine, or hi, I'm great. And you? You see? So we do the same thing with phrases that we use like good afternoon, good morning. Good afternoon. Hey, afternoon. How are you? Something like, hey, what's up? Not so much. What's up with you? You see? Hey, how are you? Pretty good. Not bad. Hey, how are you? Great. What about you? Couldn't be better. I couldn't be better. Things couldn't be better. Everything is going very well these days. Hey, how are you? Can't complain. What about you? What have you been up to? I've been busy. I've been very busy these days. Hey, how are you? Well, same as always. Everything's okay. I don't like that so much. Same as always. It sounds kind of boring, yes. Hey, how are you? Same as always. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use that. Hey, how are you? Not so great. I haven't been feeling well lately. I have a stomach ache. I have a chronic headache, something like that. Yes, not so great. It might be about your job. Hey, how are you? No, not so great. I lost my job last week. I'm looking for a new one. Hey, what's up? Well, not too much. Things could be better. These comments, these phrases, yes, are used in everyday English. Time for a short. What's a short? A grammar fact. What is onomatopoeia? Onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like it's spelled. Meow, meow, meow. What about thank you? Hey, I really appreciate that. Hey, thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks for doing that. Thank you so much. Thanks a million. Thanks for your help, or thanks for helping me. You see how polite those sound? I really appreciate it. It's another way to say thank you, right? I'm really grateful, or I'm very grateful. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate it. That's very, very sincere, yes? Somebody did something for your family or something like that, right? Another way is, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough for all of your help. I really appreciate it. I might use two of these phrases together, and that's another unique part of English. Don't just use one phrase. In English, we use more than one phrase to strengthen our statement. And it often sounds very, very polite. Hey, I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful. You see how that sounds? Hey, that's so kind of you. I can't thank you enough. Other ways we might say thank you. Hey, you're welcome. Somebody says, hey, thank you so much for doing that. And you say, you're welcome. What about no problem? Hey, thanks for doing that. No problem. You're welcome. You see how I put those two phrases together, right? Hey, thanks a lot. Don't mention it. Thank you so much for doing it. Don't mention it. My pleasure. Hey, thanks a lot for doing that. Anytime. Anytime would be considered an interjection, right? So, hey, anytime. Hey, thanks for doing that. Anytime. It's my pleasure. Thanks a lot for doing that. It was the least I could do. It was my pleasure. Glad to help. Somebody says, hey, thanks a lot for all of your help. Glad to help. Anytime. My pleasure. Hey, don't mention it. No worries. No problem. You're welcome. Thank you. A very simple way, yes, to say thank you. Thank you too. If someone says, hey, thanks for doing that, you can simply say, thank you too. Have fun with English.
Bill, time for dinner.
Yes, dear.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.